morning, it's Amber with the White Dog Farm, and today I'm going to show you how I make a really easy, really simple sourdough pancake recipe. So it's not really a recipe, I don't measure, it's just kind of a rough estimate. But I'm going to show you how I make sourdough pancakes. It's really funny, I never liked pancakes until I started making sourdough pancakes, and now I eat them about once a week. So you're going to need a few things for this. You are going to need starter, some sourdough starter. It can be active starter or it can be discard. Doesn't matter. You're going to need some butter, good old butter. You're going to need some salt. You're going to need an egg. And you're going to need some baking soda. So let's get started and let me show you how I do this. The first thing I'm going to do is start heating up my pan. So I'm just going to take a little pat of butter and put in there and get my stove turned on. I put it about medium heat. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some more butter and get it melted in the microwave. Now, like I said, I don't measure, but I'm guessing, I think maybe 1/4 a cup, maybe? Like that much. I know I'm using my fingers. These are for me, so I don't care if my germs are in it because I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna get this in the microwave and melt it down. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my egg and crack it. So just one egg. And then I'm gonna take my sourdough starter, the lid stuck on. I'm going to take roughly a cup of starter. Like I said, I don't measure, but right about a cup. Right there about. And this makes maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 large pancakes. I usually only eat 1, so I don't make a lot of this. And then you're going to just stir it and try to get it incorporated. And that is the tricky part with sourdough starter, is getting it incorporated, because I make kind of a stiff starter, so it can take a minute to get it fully incorporated. Normally when you make pancake batter, you don't want to over stir it, but this, you got to. When I get it mostly combined, then I'm going to add my melted butter, and that will help to get things incorporated. And I'm going to add just a pinch or so of salt. Move all this out of the way. And I mix it until it's fully incorporated. I know there are some people out there going, oh, you're over mixing your batter. Yeah, if these were like normal pancakes, that would be true. Okay, when it gets fully incorporated, you get all that starter mixed in, then you're gonna take roughly a teaspoon of baking soda and mix that in. You're gonna do that absolutely last. That'll make it froth up just a little. I'm gonna put a little bit more in. And the way I cook, I just kind of eyeball things most of the time. Okay, that looks good. My butter in my pan is melted. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more in there. I like a nice buttery pancake, in case you didn't get that with all the butter I put in it. All right, and then you just pour your pancake batter in. And wait for it to cook. You want to wait until you're seeing bubbles on the top, and then it's ready to flip over, just like any other pancake you would make. All right, it is just about done, so I'm gonna go ahead and plate it up. Look at that pancake. And then we're ready to top it however you like to top it. If you like butter on it, I like to put some pecans. Just kind of sprinkle them on there. And then I like honey. A lot of people like maple syrup, and I do too. But I really like honey, especially when it comes from my bees. So good old Kentucky honey. By the way, we just became members of Kentucky Proud. So Kentucky Proud is the state of Kentucky's agricultural marketing and branding organization, and they kind of really have the backs of local farmers who provide food or services for, oh, I got a lot of honey here. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't make a mess. What else is new? But it's a really good organization. It kind of gives you a little bit more validity. So there we have it. Okay, I might have overdid the honey a little bit. But can you overdo honey? I don't know. Let's give it a taste here. Gotta get a pecan. Here we go. That is really good. So you should try it. All you need is some sourdough starter, and the rest you probably already have in your kitchen. Pretty easy stuff. If I can do it, you can do it, because I am not a good cook. I'm gonna go finish this. You make it a good day.